Welcome back folks to Let's Play Champions of Krynn on Champions difficulty. Last time we left off, we cleared out the southern outpost, we killed Jadefang, and now we are ready to leave. Now this is a very important part of the game, so let's treat it with respect. We have to go to Sanction first. We are all ready to go, so let's just move down. I want to move, thank you very much. And I do not want to encounter, so Sanction is down here. I want to enter. You have entered the city of Sanction. Belching volcanoes ring the miserable city. To the west is a large dock area. Many ships are pulled up to the slips. The docks are swarming with minotaurs. You blend in with the mercenaries that control the street. There are advertisements pinned to a wall. You note them as journal entry 69. Wow, what a great start, guys. I know you want this, so here you go. 69. Yay, magic number. All right. And you go over there. Okay, weary travelers, come to the best accommodation of Krynn. The southern Sanction Inn is open for your business. We are located in the southeast corner of the city. The Dragon's Curse is open for business in the middle of Sanction. We have the best selection of drinks since East are sunk beneath the sea. No newman's welcome. If you got the money, you got what you want. While our inventory has been decimated by the recent war, we are again open and offering the finest in magical items available. As always, if we don't have it, we will find it or make it. All we need is time and money. Guzmarken Magic Shop, located in the eastern central area of the city. We are the first door to the right, heading north from the inn. Okay, it's a bunch of things here that we don't really. So you think you earned the right to advance to the next level? Yeah, well, that's. Okay, trading goal, northeast corner. So it's a bunch of, they tell you where to go for stuff. Another notice catches your eye. You record the journal entry 64. Bro, I don't have time for this. Alright, so what I want to do is go straight down this way. Kerrigan grabs the hand of a thief that was attempting to pickpocket. The little sneak grovels in abject misery and begs for his life. Interrogate him. The thief says the headquarters for the evil troops is at the inn in the southeast corner of the city. The thief wriggles free and is gone. Okay, so I think I have to go this way, I think. I might. Nope, it's not this way. This is the way to the temple of Urzak, whatever, Durgas. So we have to find 3 thieves. And once we find those 3 thieves, we can move on. See a sign. This is the magic shop. Nothing crazy here. Okay, where is the thief? Some money missing. Yeah, well, it's our life. In here we find some minotaurs. They are not pleased because they are drunk, so we have to kill them now. How can we kill them? Yes. First we let them move, then we use our fighters to do stuff. Now, you have a +2 longbow. I don't know if I want to use a longbow for this guy. Because at the end of the day, you cannot backstab big creatures. We can try, if that's a thing, but I highly doubt that. No, as you can see, we cannot. Okay, so Ernie, I need you to. I know, but please don't use the longsword and don't miss. All right. I think perhaps an enlarge here would be of use. Although at this level they do not last that long. It's a little bit of a problem. Come on guys, these guys are big. Can you not miss them? They have 4 armor class. Jesus. Could you please? Well, we're taking some damage, but it's not that big of a deal at this point. Can we kill this guy? Thank you. Wait for Tabitha. Just do this. There you go, 20 damage. That's what I like to see. Delay. We can use the dwarf. Tabitha, move over there. Good. Let's finish this guy off, and we're done. Miss 9. Ooh, that's a double attack. Good job. 1.5 attack means you attack once one turn and twice the other turn. We can take some chainmail and battle axes, but they're mundane. Alright. Tabitha grabs the hand of a thief that was attempting to pickpocket. The little sneak grovels in object, interrogate. The thief says there's a thieves guild here that is trying to prevent the city from being taken over by the Minotaurs. Okay, so we have another nice tip. Now we need to find another tip. Now 23 is the, if you're looking in, if you have a clue book, you're looking for 21, 22, and 23. Alright, man, you might ask, how do I know all these things? That's because I've played this game a few times. Okay, this is not the way I want to go. Now there are, I think, 8 or 9 random encounters here. Can we please find a thief? Because I'm not finding the third thief. Yeah, we don't need to get inside this thing. We just need to go... We need to go and find the thief. Let's try going this way. Trading goal, I don't need it right now at this point. Maybe a little bit further down the road, sure. This is nothing, so... Well, let's just bulldoze this stuff. And here is the entrance to the temple. I don't want to go in there. This is absolute... we can back off. They're looking for a fight. I am not. Now, luckily, these things are optional. So, you know. Oh, what's in here, by the way? The usual stuff, I suppose. Arrows +1, Wand of Magic Missile, and the Potion of Feeling. Man, these arrows +1 are amazing to have. I will need to stock up on those things. Now, I don't have much in the way of money, and I don't need them right now, but for the next chapter of the game, maybe I do need them. If we're gonna play with these guys. Otherwise, I can play with... Ooh, weapons made. Buy. A composite longbow. You can find composite longbows here. There is nothing worth of... There's nothing worth the cash here. So feel free to ignore. Southern Sanction in, but we still miss something. So we need to go and find this something. There you go, we got it. So it's a check, basically. You can pass the check or not. If you don't pass the check, you have to go in here again. The thief says the guild is connected to the same building as the inn. The door is on the west wall. It gives you a secret sign that will tell the people there that you are okay. He also mentions that there is a treasure there. The thief wriggles free and is gone. And we found some Minotaurs. We can run away. Don't really need to fight them. The Minotaurs are infinite. So there is an infinite number of random encounters on the western part of town. On the eastern part of town you fight the evil armies. The sign from the thief has gotten you in the door without everyone scattering. The hall is full of thieves that are not happy with the few fighters that are also there. One of the thieves starts making elaborate gestures. He poses for your response. And I bluff. The thieves scatter to the wind. The fighters draw their weapons and attack. There you go. So there are only 5 fighters here. So we can take care of these guys, no problem. Let's use whole person here. Ooh, boy, don't do that again. I need to cast spells. We're gonna cast another whole person because why not? Shut up. And now we go here and delay. Now I want to hold this guy. I was hoping to... Ooh, boy. That was too much of a preemptive attack. Now we don't have the range on the old persons. Oh well, whatever. Whatever. If you guys... When you have to lose initiative, you always win it. How is that possible? Yeah, sure, whatever. Stinking cloud. Enjoy. There you go. You failed your saving throws, so you're now dead. It's always a good idea to go past these guys and then attack them, so that you have more movement for the next, for the next turn. I would say, why not cast another Stinking Cloud? I mean, what's the harm in it? No harm. Damn it. Well, at least if he's coughing, so we can do this. We slew this guy, and now we have to do this. Yeah, just auto. You got the bow, you surrender. Okay. They do not drop anything, if I'm not mistaken. So there is nothing. If you want to collect plate mails, you can come here as soon as you have a whole person, and you can try some random encounters. I don't know if you find random encounters here with the evil guys, but you can probably force a brawl and get some plate mails. In the other game, you can get equipped here pretty quickly. As you can see, they drop plate mail, shield, and longsword. So, but that's a little bit of a cheese, and I don't like cheese. I mean, I like cheese, but I don't like cheese. Okay, we can pick the lock. We can bash the door open, and we find the treasure. We can share the treasure. We can take bracers and necklace. Gee, bro, I wonder what these things are. All right. Wasn't this the door that you need to knock or you won't be able to get by? Because I did bash the door. Whatever. You're sent by Minotaur Patrol. Run away. Not very noble, but hey, I don't need to fight for nothing. Now we need to go to the inn. Do you need to rest? Yes. Go through the door to the east. You may take any room you like. Ah, except the one at the north end of the hall. Really? North end of the wall. Very well. I will cast some spells before going into this room. Something tells me that there is a battle and I do not want to be... I do not know if I need haste. So for now, I will just move inside. Let's encamp save on C. So if I fail, I can pick the lock. I can bash the door open. You find a dark elf surrounded by fighters. What do you want? He asks. What do you do? I can parley. If you are sly, you can get some information. Or maybe it's Hoti. I think it's Hoti. The mage says, I've had enough of this. No, it's not. It was the other one, of course. Of course. That's delay. That's cast. Very important. Whole person as always. Hey. 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 Excuse me. Excuse me, but I did cast Soul Person before you. What is this nonsense? Ah, whatever. Stinking Cloud. I could throw it here. And I failed. Yeah, no kidding. These guys are champions. So they're level, what, 7? Okay, this is only one mage, so... With only one mage, all I want is to take these guys down. Okay, the mage has been taken care of. We could cast more. Oh, I want to cast Soul Person from the mage. Yeah, mage spellbook. Great stuff. So let's try with this, and this. And then you have a fourth one, which can be probably this. Well, it's 3 out of 4. So it's... You're enraged. I'll take this guy down. Don't look at me. I just work here. Okay, we take care of these guys. Take care of the mage. No problem. Now let's go and prepare things for a backstab. There you go. I don't know about you, but you might be confused, and I don't trust this. Now, you did move, so that means... Oh, damn it. It was an... Just auto. Okay. Mistakes were made here, so do this. Attack. Attack. Backstab. Thank you. That's 39 damage. can attack this guy, and we're gonna take care of this guy. I really love to watch Let's Plays, but when it comes to these games and Eye of the Beholder, I always find Let's Plays of people who actually modify the characters and get every stat to 18. I don't really like that, and I never watch those Let's Plays because I want to see someone who actually plays the game instead of cheating through it. It's irrelevant whether you modify the character or not, though, if I have to be honest, because at the end of the day, even if you start with 1800 strength, you will end up using a large on all your characters because eventually you will be able to take your strength to what, 21 or 22 by the second game. But still, I find it rather, I felt bad using it in Icewind Dale, and I feel I don't like it. I don't like when people do it. But whatever, you do you. The party gains experience, you find a dispatch and record it as journal entry 16. Journal entry 16 it is, guys. Journal entry 16. It's like cheating though. I feel like it's like cheating. The plan was to be carried out in stages. Stage 1, which is already complete, was to threaten various small areas to the north and get the good armies to begin a consolidation of their forces. We were fortunate to find a rather hapless party that we were able to use to pass the false information to their leaders. It was pure chance that they were sent after Caramon than when he was captured in Throttle. We couldn't have planned better for our purposes. We left clues behind to lead the group to Gargat, Jelek, and Neraka. This gave us time to complete our plans for the ambush at Sanction. Ooh. Okay. That's about it. Okay. Okay. I need to do this, this, and we can move on. Can we search? No, there's nothing here. Okay, so we did gain some levels. Back off. We don't need to fight these guys. Take any room here. We can rest here. So fix, magic, memorize. I think I need to memorize old person. There you go. Yes. You memorize your stinking doo-doo. Yes. Erini, you need bless, a prayer, and I think you need the whole person. There you go. Let's rest. 8 hours, that's a lot of time. That's the amount of time you need, though, to memorize spells in Dungeons and Dragons. 8 hours. Alright, now, we have some level ups, so perhaps we can go to the north. You hear a woman's scream coming from the northwest. Let's follow the screams. Northwest is this way, but before we go and help the woman, coming from the west, so we know it's inside this building. Now I need to find this guy. Yes, I wish to train. I want to train Sir Calador to become a level 7 knight. There you go. We did not gain that much in hit points. Kerrigan becomes a level 8 fighter. Ooh, that's 13 hit points. Now Kerrigan has 106 hit points. Bro, you are just crushing it. Look at that. This guy's got a lot of hit points. And then we have Kirian that gets to level 7 thief. And you gain 1 hit point. Congratulations. Now Kirian, you're level 7 thief. Thief doesn't contribute to our taco because the lowest taco we have comes from the fighter. So only fighter levels will help us with our taco. So getting thief or mage doesn't really help us. It helps us with the backstab and the spells. And I think eventually it helps with the thieving abilities, but I don't know if thieving abilities are even a thing. Like, does it even matter? I have no clue. I have no idea. Regardless, we did gain a level here, so we still have a lot to level. Like the red mage, not really good. I think you can get to level 7 with the mage. It's possible. And then we gain a level with Kergan, who has 11 taco. So Kergan has the same taco as our elf, which is quite weird because we have 8 taco. Oh, because the elf has the gauntlets of Ogre power. That's why. Okay, level 8 fighter, and as you can see, Kerrigan has reached the maximum amount of experience, which tells you, since we still have like 3 areas to go through, let's make it 4, that a pure fighter is not a good thing. But man, the amount of hit points. And then we have Sir Calador, who has 9 tackle. That's because we have the gauntlets of the girdle of giant strength. He can still earn 1 level. Now Sadri has 16 constitution, while the dwarf has 19 constitution. We were very lucky in the rolls. So the dwarf will get a lot of hit points. Save on C, let's move on. Alright, we need to find a woman. And there are Zwogging mercenaries. We don't need to fight these guys. They do pay quite some experience. You see a woman dragged into the building ahead by a band of minotaurs. Okay, so this building, right here. Do I want to cast spells? I don't think I need spells here. The warehouse is crawling with minotaurs. Screams can be heard echoing throughout the chamber. What do you do? Attack. Okay, there's a bunch of minotaurs here. Not cool. And these guys... fireballing these foes is not a good idea, because they have a lot of hit points. When I say a lot of hit points, I really mean a lot of hit points. So big chunky enemies, you get the cloud. You get the doo-doo, so we can one-hit KO you. And he obviously resisted. Which means I have to cast another stinking cloud. This time I'm gonna cast it right here. Again. Nope, he survived the saving throw. Well, what can I say? Well, you didn't. Alright, so let's begin by taking out the trash. 1. So close, so close. Take down this guy. This coughing, that's not a problem. Take down this guy. Maybe someone else can get in there and die, obviously. You can cast another stinking doo-doo. Go over there. Excellent. Yeah, you start to cough, but... we can auto, I suppose. I mean, not that I care that much, but... Wow, this guy is... Okay. We've dealt with this guy. Another one. You had to go that way. Okay, now sadly... Okay, let's take down this guy. Guys, could you please aim at the guys that are actually choking in the cloud? Thank you. Okay, you go there, please, by all means. So 3 stinking clouds to deal with this encounter. That's not good. There you go, good boy. Let's go and deal with this guy, and let's go and deal with this guy. Guard. Now I need to take care of this guy. He's moving, and he's coughing. Whatever. Okay, just auto. Let's finish this one. Are you stupid? Well, I think he is stupid. Well, the auto is a little bit stupid in this case. He just went through... Oh, the Minotaur surrenders. Good. We did gain some experience, which is always welcome. Nothing crazy here. Now we need to find the girl. We need to search. You hear a muffled scream from the southern corridor. This one? This way. Minotaur's attack. Well, what can I say? Guard. And you move down the... Ooh. That's bad. It seems like Lorelei is encumbered, which is not a good thing. Now, likely these guys have 4 armor class and they will take a load of damage. like a truckload of damage. But the problem I have right now is I'm low on spells. So that's a problem. I mean, I can still fireball their ass. That's no doubt in my mind a good idea. Solid idea, actually. By pressing 5 on the numpad, I can center. Okay, I can get all of them. The damage is 1d6 per caster level, I think. Not a very good fireball here. So fireball is more for, you know, and even if you don't know, now you know. Fireball is more for interrupting casters. That's all there is about it. Now, luckily at level 7 with the knight, we have a great... Oh, no, damn it. Okay, well, whatever. We can do this, sure. But as you can see, we are still in trouble because Laurel is encumbered and that leaves us with very little mobility. I'm gonna have to wait here because reasons. Now, if I cast, I have no spells, and these Minotaurs are not sleepable if I recall correctly. They are level what? Level 9. Wow, these guys are level 9, Jesus. So let's just keep moving. Where do we go though? We can still do this. If we can take care of this guy, which was left with 1 hit point. Think about that. I want to take care of this guy. Now, can someone get in there and get choking? No, you guys just don't want to get there. Everybody moves except the one that I need to move. Alright, alright, alright. Stinking cloud. Choking, choking. Chokes. Alright. We have to wait. We can use auto and just use the bow. Chokes from the nausea. That's great. We quit. Quit. Because we cannot get through that. So take this one down. Okay, good. And you start the cough. Well, that's sad. That is truly sad because... Oh, chokes. Thank you. And down you go. Now you can go down too. Now we can use... I don't know, this one. I cannot do anything because... there is a stinking doo-doo that prevents me from moving. Now we can get there. Just auto, don't care. We have arrows, we've lots of arrows, so this is good. Let's just guard for the next Minotaur that comes around. How can you take so much time? There you go. Let's just guard here. He surrenders. No problem. Got some experience. Oh, these Minotaurs do pay a lot of experience. I can actually farm experience here. So if I wanted to make new characters, I could just come in here and just kill these guys. That's good to know. Alright, so let's try to find this girl. The southern corridor, we need to find her. You spot a young woman in the cell to the south. Minotaurs emerged from the cell and attacked. Oh, you dirty, dirty things. What were you doing with that girl? Oh, we are in trouble now. Well, there is only one thing I can do here. I can potentially... I can haste or I can do nothing. I don't know, but I can potentially cast Enlarge on Tabitha. Stronger, there you go. Okay, we have some problems. I can cast what is Stinking Cloud? I don't have any more Stinking Clouds. That's a problem. I do have Fireball though. I do have Fireball. But I cannot do anything else. Maybe an enlarge on Erini. Okay, you can auto. I mean, this fight, there's not much I can do. So just auto. Let's see where it goes. You can cast, but you have nothing to cast here, so just auto. There you go. See, you have a sword, use it. And now I can do what? How many arrows do you have? Yeah, sure, that's auto. Do I want you to auto though? Sure, whatever. Are we all autoing? Okay, guys, we're all autoing, it seems. Maybe with Lorelei not autoing. Do you want to do this? Yeah, sure. Alright, just wait here now, I guess. Go watch something else on YouTube while this fight goes on. Or I guess I could pause the fight. I think I'm gonna pause, guys, I think I'm gonna pause the fight because this is gonna be very boring and I will see you when the fight is over. So, later. And we're done, guys. Battle is over. Continue battle? No. 1.8 thousand experience, not bad. Bunch of stuff here that I do not need. You see the woman you are trying to rescue in the alcove to the south. Here. The woman gasps her thanks, reaches into her bodice, slips on a ring, and disappears. You hear her say, "Meet me at the end of the south pier. I must hurry." You are left in silence. Congratulations, the party gains experience, which is hardly anything I need. Let's look here. No, nothing. Is there stuff here? I don't remember if there is stuff in here. But there are Minotaurs, that's for sure. Luckily there are only 3 Minotaurs, so we can easily get these guys. There you go. You can go and do this, no problem. And you can move in here. That's a bad fight. You know what? Sure. We're gonna have to stay the least amount of time here. Although this could be good for farming experience. So we might as well. Alright, these guys are already done. So they do not pay that much. So 3 Minotaurs give me 500 experience. Okay, let's go to the South Pier. Let's make this woman happy. Oh, the South Pier is over here. You see the woman whom you rescued appear before you. She explains that Laurana sent her to investigate the rise of evil in Sanction. You record her remarks as journal entry 88. Now, Laurana is the elven princess, and she is the love interest of Tanis, because Tanis is sought after by well, it's not really the love interest, is that Tanis is still stuck on what's her name, the other woman, and I think it was Takizi. No, not Takizi, the other someone. All right. So this is love triangle. So whatever. Journal entry 88. You know you like it. You know you love it. Journal entry 88. It is 88. Please, please stop with the journal entries. 88. Just before the temple of Duergas was closed, dead bodies were seen being carried into the arena in the temple northwest corner. There were hundreds of them. It has been discovered that that night Sir Lebaume has taken over the temple and has gathered together the exhumed dead for miles around. There is no way that you can get into the temple through the front gates. You must get the Shadow People support. They have tunnels that cross from the temple of Wurzid to the temple of Duergas. She pulls out an amulet. This amulet will let you through a secret door. The Shadow People will find you once you enter Wurzid. Okay. So there is a secret door and that amulet is gonna show us the way. Good to know. So let's get moving, guys. She hands you the amulet and says the secret entrance is in the first building to the south of warehouse where you found me. Okay. It's in the southeast corner of the back room. Okay. I found this. It may be significant for you. She hands you a paper that record your journal entry 19. Oh, do I really want to do that? 19. I guess it's some kind of exposition. Let's go for it. Up and down. Yay. 18, 19. The Dragonlance was a stroke of genius. With one small theft, we distracted them from the main threat and forced their attention to the recovery of the weapon. This became stage 2, since it fits so neatly with our plans. It allowed us to delay the original kidnapping of Sir Carr just long enough to gather many more bodies for Sir LeBaume to work with. So they're planning to use the undeads as the main bulk of their army. What they did not plan for, we can bash this door open. There is nothing here, by the way. But what I want to do is, oh my god, you are sub by Minotaurs. Let's run away. I'm only interested in getting to the inn, guys. If you would be so kind. Sign, there is nothing. Yes, yes, yes. Gee, yes, I need to rest. Let's go inside this room and camp, fix again. Okay, magic memorize. What can you memorize? You can memorize a level 1 spell and some stinking clouds. If I find them. And there is a large and then some stinking clouds. It's a shame most of the spells in Dungeons and Dragons are useless, but what can you do? We do have a scroll that we did not use, but whatever. Now, Kirian, you have a bow, right? Yes. So use the longsword and shield. Thank you very much. So you have a longbow +2, which is fantastic. You have a composite longbow. No, you need a shield and a longsword +1. Actually, you need a shield +1. Okay, this takes you to -2, but the shield +1 takes you to -3. So drop this shield. It was just taking up space. Good. And I think with that we're almost done. Man, this one is like level 6 cleric, 6 fighter, 5 wizard. Like, see, these 2 elves are absolutely bad. And if we want to perform well in the later games, we need to restyle the party, or we need to restart from the beginning. It doesn't really matter. That depends if you guys want to see yet another Champions of Krynn walkthrough. Or I can start with a new party in Death Knight of Krynn, which could be a thing. I will still do the... No, basically there is no one I will keep here. Yeah, there is no one I would keep from this party except for maybe Sir Calador and Erin. Okay, Sir Calador and Erin, those I would keep. But the other 4 party members are just wrong. So again, I would speculate that Knight, Ranger Cleric, Fighter Thief, Fighter Mage, and Kender Cleric Thief. That's what I will go with with a proper party. That's what would be my final party, which is quite similar to what I did, but not really. Because what I did, I had the Kender Fighter Cleric, I had a Dwarf Cleric Fighter, a Ranger, a Knight, and 2 Fighter Mages. So 3 party members would be the same, 4 party members would be the same, with just one small difference. But the thing is that the Kender is really bad. Like, the Kender sucks. You have a Kender in your party, it's not a good option, you know? It's really not a good option. Now, the backstab may help you, sure, but the taco will be really bad. and it's just bad. But the yell is also very good because it removes a 10% chance to hit from the enemies by giving them a -2 to attack. So I don't know, maybe you don't want a Kender, maybe you want another backup cleric, but what would you do? Like a fighter, you need a thief, right? So, well, wait. If we have a fighter thief, we don't need a Kender, right? Why would I need a Kender? Two thieves? That seems a little bit too much. So I could definitely play without a Kender. So the third party member could be, indeed, it could be either a pure cleric or a pure mage. Pure cleric is not that good though. Not that good. Maybe a fighter cleric. What I know is that every class in the backline needs to be fighter. You cannot have pure classes in here because pure classes will simply cap out, except for the knight class. So I would definitely say that maybe another, I don't know, fighter cleric and two fighter mages. Those would be good. And yeah, maybe a fighter cleric would be great. Do I want two dwarves though? I don't know. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. In the meantime, guys, let's save on C, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.